Hey everybody, I'm just Q, and I'm back with some more Reverse 1989. We're here to talk about story unlocks and key points within the story that will gain you access to, new characters, new features, so you know exactly what to expect if you're just starting your Reverse 1999 journey. So let's go ahead and hop into this. We're actually gonna kind of follow along with the story as I have my notes here. So let's hop into the first chapter. So let's go all the way down to our first stage. We won't click on it, but at stage number 1, this is pretty much where our tutorial will end. You'll be able to access the menu, and you'll also unlock your times 2 combat here. So once you just pretty much make it here, I'm not sure if you actually have to beat the stage or not. I actually don't remember that far back. But for 1-1, let's just say beat the stage, you will access your times 2 speed, and then you'll be able to go back to the menu and, just be able to look around. Actually look at everything. Take everything in, if you will. Now, next point of interest, still in chapter 1, but it'll be after you've beaten 1-6. So you'll actually beat 1-6. You'll need to interact with a trace, and what a trace is, it's like it'll be like a little gold icon on the map here. And once you interact with that trace on the map, they'll add Leilani to your roster, so you'll gain a character just right off the bat after beating 1-6. So that'll actually come in as very good handy later on, because Leilani is actually one of those characters. If you take them up to Insight 1, it's kind of like they'll return all of the materials you put into them. But for the early game, that's pretty cool. So you can just put materials into Leilani all the way up to Insight 1 and not feel bad about it, because you'll get all those materials back. So just kind of like a rebate character. Like, think about it like that. Next point of interest in chapter 1 will be 111. So, beating 111, you'll unlock dust farming. So now you'll be able to actually farm directly for your XP and be able to just boost those characters that you want to boost, and push yourself pretty decently far into the story just by focusing on what should be your first team. So I would just say that is like a key tip as we're talking here. Just make sure you have that one team, you're focusing on that one team, and this dust farming will help you level them up. So there we go. Moving on to 112, that's the next key point. And this is where you actually click on another trace on the map and you'll unlock Eagle. And Eagle is also another character where you can put materials into them and you'll get them back, all the way up to Insight 1. Can't stress that enough. Make sure you don't go past Insight 1. But all the way up to Insight 1, you'll get your materials back. And I mean, if you like the character, go past it, but at least you'll get all the materials you spent up to Insight 1 back. So just want to make sure that's known. But I mean, it's a free character, so they just want to help you get past this part in the story. Next key point is 1-14. So for this one, you'll get your first melody tuning skill set. And what tuning is, we'll actually click on the level here, so I can actually go in and click on my tuning to show you what it is. And this is what it is, your first melody. So this will actually help you just gain different points throughout the round, and then you'll be able to use different incantations as you move along. So different incantations, I want to say, for your for this incantation, for the top one, generates a special incantation which can be upgraded by fusing any 1-star incantation. This one goes up by 10 every time you use it. So the first time you use it, it's 40 points, but then the second time it'll be 50, and then 60, and then so forth and so on. And then for right here, it says retains the tiers of all current incantations and randomly changes them into new ones. So pretty much just refreshing the cards that are in your hand. This one costs 25 points every single time. So that's what this pretty much does. You'll gain points by doing all these various items here, using arcane skill, moving skill, merging, recovery per round, and then starting moxie. So all these different things. So just keep this in mind. This is going to be something that they will show you how to use as well. So fear not, but this is where you'll gain that first melody right there at 1-14. Now, actually going back into our melody, making sure we're talking about the Grand Orchestra. If you want to get the Grand Orchestra, which is the second one, so you have first melody and Grand Orchestra. For Grand Orchestra, you need to clear all of the training stages. So it will be something that you should have on your main menu. And I wish I had, I wish I had it shown here, but obviously I've since finished my training. But if you click on this box up here, it will come up. So it's not gonna be that one. This is always usually the jukebox. But if you click on this box up here, if you're a new player, you will pull up the ability to look at all of the stuff that you have, and you should have training stages to be able to look at. And Soneto should kind of, I think Soneto has a picture of herself on that. But if you finish all of that training in in the various pages of that book, then you'll get the Grand Orchestra skill set. Now, moving on to chapter 2. We're going to move on to chapter 2, and it'll be mission 6. That's the next notable point. After beating 2-6 on hard mode, 2-6, sorry, my bad. For beating 2-6, you will unlock your hard mode. So after beating 2-6, then you unlock hard mode. That means you'll be able to go back, obviously pre 2-6, and then also back to chapter 1, where you'll be able to gain more stages. That's why you see the orange stars, and then you also see the red stars. So that'll allow you to get more stars, which will allow you to also unlock these various items here. So the more stars you get, the more materials that you get. There you go. So there you go. For more materials. So I would say for this one though, you'll unlock it here, but you might not start doing it maybe until you at least finish the first chapter. The second chapter. So I don't know. It just depends on you and when you want to start doing your hard mode, but there's no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you unlock it, that's all that matters. Moving on towards 2-8. After beating 2-8, you'll unlock insight stages. So that'll allow you to go ahead and come over here, and we'll show you what that looks like. So for your resources and insights, you'll be able to get these materials that allow you to upgrade your mineral, star, plant, and beast characters, respectively. Now, I know one thing that looks weird moving forward. So we have our intellect, and then we also have our spirit characters. Now, when you go to insight them, because let me see if I can find one I haven't fully upgraded here. Obviously, they don't have their own incantation places. They usually take 2. As you can see, they have plant and they have beast here for that one. And this is a spirit character. Do I have a intellect? Here we go, Mesmer Jr. So for intellect, it'll be mineral and star, as you can see. So they don't have their own way to farm these insight stages, but they do end up using 2 of the ones that are available here. So just keep that in mind. I don't want anyone that's new to the game to be like, well, where's the spirit, where's the intellect stage, and it doesn't exist. So they're going to use pages from other people's books. So just keep that in mind. Now, moving on towards back to chapter 2, but we're going to go down to 2-10. After beating 2-10, you'll be able to, do psych cubes and pneuma analysis and be able to gear up your characters to make them a bit more powerful. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that is over here. So we'll go over to our resources, and this is pneuma analysis. I actually haven't finished my dailies for today, but you'll get 2 chances for free, and if you want to farm it past that, then you'll have to pay or use energy. So as you can see, you'll get something that's fixed here, thoughts of entirety, and what else is fixed? So you'll also get thought element. Now, where you will be using these, let's go to our bank. Then we'll go to our fragment shop here, and as you can see, right now, thoughts of entirety for me 210, thoughts of element 716. This will allow you to buy psych cubes. 6-star psych cubes here, 5-star psych cubes here, and then of course you can buy duplicates to upgrade and increase the proficiency of the psych cube. So as you can see, this one's at level 1, but if you want to look at the max level, you can always click this icon down here so you can see if it's something that you would want to abide by. Now, if you pay attention right here, this does not level up just based off of this leveling up to 60. You will have to have multiple copies of this Psy Cube to increase this from 8% to 16%. So just keep that in mind. But that's what your pneumanalysis and Psy Cubes are for. Psy Cubes are essentially your character's gear, and then your pneumanalysis will help you gain material every single day so you can come in here and purchase Psy Cubes. So let's go. Let's keep on moving. We got one more key stage we want to talk about, and it's in chapter 3. And we're going to go all the way down towards the beginning. And we want to go to 3-2. So after beating 3-2, you will now unlock the resonance system. So this is the final character upgrade mechanic that you will unlock after beating 3-2. And that's definitely going to help you open up your character's abilities and push their power a lot further. A lot of your stats are really going to come from resonance more than anything else. So say for instance, for this character, I have them at resonance level 6, but one of the characters I know I have decently far is my Backgroun Bloom at resonance level 10. So I want you to understand this. So I'm actually going to look at Backgroun Bloom, and then we're going to look at someone obviously I haven't worked on at all. I don't think I've worked on my Charlie. So let's look at my Charlie. We're going to hit resonate. As you can see here, character must also be at insight level 1. My bad, totally forgot about that. But hey, even people that make videos mess up too. But character does need to be at insight level 1. So let's see if I can find an insight level 1 that I have not worked on. I want to say Apple is one of those characters. There we go. So if we go to resonate for Apple, as you can see, he has a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4 area. He's a 4 by 4 area for his resonance. And then of course, if you wanted to quick load some ideas in here to give yourself some more stats, you can just press quick load, and then it'll load in anything that you have. But as you can see, he only has these 4 for him to use. So if I press quick load, they're just going to place them back in there. That's all that is. Now that's him. He's at resonance level 1. Now if we look at a character that again is all the way up to resonance level 10, not only do the stats go up, but the amount of ideas that you can fit into your character goes up as well. So if you want to go ahead and count this right quick, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 7 by 7 area, vastly bigger than that of Apple's. So again, your area is going to increase, but then also from level to level, if we look at this, your stats will increase. So things like HP, attack, reality defense, all these numbers go up as you increase your resonance. So beating stage 3-2 is a very, very big deal. Very, very big deal. That is it. Those are all of the key stages that I believe you as a beginner should be focused on. If you want to write a list out, go ahead and write a list out. I'm actually going to leave a link down below in the description to where I found this information, because this site's very good. I want to make sure I give them credit, give them traffic. So please go and look that up. Please go look up all this information. It's already written down for you. And, you know, bookmark it. You know, that's what I say. Just save it. Save it. That way you don't have to worry about writing it down. But that's it. You know, thank you for all the support. And remember, when you're here, I want you to stay happy always. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.